The gap on these holes is just getting too wide and worn out, and every time you go to stick it in, it just kind of hangs loosely and there's not a lot of friction to hold it in, and it just doesn't work very well. So if you want to tighten up that gap, you can get a little spacer like this, put it in the receptacle and hold it, or you can just replace it for a new one. Oftentimes that's a great long-term solution. As a DIYer, it's great to find the circuit breaker and turn off the power, and if you don't know how to do it, you can use this device here. So what this does is it sends a signal over to the circuit breaker panel, and it'll just light up when we get to the right breaker. Boom. And now the signal is gone, we know we got the right breaker. If you look closely, you may notice that the lights have gone out on this circuit breaker finder, which is what you want to do. Now you can remove the cover plate, which is just one screw right in the middle. Now there are two screws that remain to secure the receptacle. Now you can grab your receptacle on the top and bottom and go ahead and pull it out as far as it can come. Now these wires are put into the back of the receptacle. You can either cut them and strip them, or I'll show you a trick. Now I just removed a little bit more of the ground wire here, so I'll have a little more space. You can see even the wire is a little bit exposed on the back here. And what you do is basically just hold the wire and twist, and you can pull each individual wire out. Just like that. With your pliers, you want to grab just the tip of the wire and you want to give them all a good twist. Just like so. And when you're hooking your wires on, you want to always hook them in the same direction that you're going to be tightening the screw down. And there is two sides on your receptacle. There's gold and silver. A quick way to remember it is black man wears gold and the white man wears silver, and green goes to ground because the world is round. You really do want to make sure that you get these connections super tight and try to leave as minimal amount of insulation sticking out from under the screw as possible, and you don't want any insulation under the screw. Once you're happy with how clean it looks, as long as you don't have a metal box, you don't need electrical tape around this, you can just shove it on in there. Now you're ready to add your receptacle cover plate and tighten the screw down. Circuit breaker on. All right, now with the power back on, this tool here will actually tell us two green lights that we did everything right. So if you don't want to do all this, you can just get the spacers. I'll leave them linked with all the tools and everything. And if you live in a home, you may want to hit the follow button because I upload daily repairs that can help save you $250.